Hello, my name is Scott Drucker, and welcome to the Cedar Grove Chamber of Commerce Roundtable television show. Thank you very much for inviting us into your homes. Today I have a very special guest, a very special friend who joins us at the Cedar Grove Chamber of Commerce, Al from Tony's Train Town. Now, how did it become Tony's Train Town?
Well, it started back in 1979.
In 1979?
Yeah. I named it after my son.
Wow.
And
it's funny because everyone walks in and says, "Hi, Tony," to you, and you don't say it.
We keep everybody confused now.
Right, exactly.
We started in 1979, in fact, on this site, right where we are now.
Right in this building. We're in the Ameriprise building. And I remember coming into this building those years ago as a child and seeing all the layouts and everything else like that. You're an incredible artist. I mean, a lot of these layouts you do yourself, don't you?
We do some custom building, yes. Some of it we do here, some of it we do it at home. Some we do it in the people's houses. It varies on the size and what they want.
Now, Al, you're more of a hobby store, aren't you, too? Because you're more things to more people. I come in Al's store and I see there are models available. Mainly it's trains.
Well, we basically started out with trains, and we've tried to stay with the trains. We try to stay away from radio-controlled cars, planes, and etc.
But you do have some.
But we do have one or two pieces.
Yeah.
We have all the scenery that goes with the train building, the sites, the scenery, the buildings, the accessories. We carry a few minor things for the kids, like some Thomas the Tank learning curve.
What are some of the famous
popular
name brands of the trains that you sell?
The most popular brands right now are Lionel, Mike's Train House, MTH, Williams, Bachman, Atlas, Cato, all these are all different scales, by the way.
Right, right. Can you give me an idea of what the scales are? Let's assume I'm buying a train for the first time.
Well, if a person comes in cold, so I want to buy a train or a train set, try to feel them out and find out how old the person he's buying it for, whether it's for himself, a child, or a middle-aged person, and try to find out what scale he's in, what size or what room he has to play with it in.
Gotcha.
Just walking in the door saying I want to buy a train set don't help too much.
Because like an LGB train will have a track this big, whereas a little HO will be this big.
That's right. So we try to get the understanding, more or less, what they want before we
So you can match the train up with the customer.
Right. And we don't try to push anything onto any customer. We'll explain everything the customer wants to know about the trains, or what he should know, and then we'll leave it to him. What size do you want, or what you want the train to do?
Let's say I have some children, and I'm for the first time I'm buying, and as I did with you with my children, I came in to Tony's Train Town, and I said, well, I've got a Christmas tree. I've got a rather large Christmas tree. I want to do the traditional setup seasonally. When's the best time to come in? Well, the best time to come in, you told me, was in the beginning of November. That way you can, if you're going to add accessories up to the holiday season, you kind of get a feel for it in advance.
Well, again, we try to find out if this is a one-shot deal where they're going to put it around the tree and forget about it after Christmas, or whether they intend to build it as an all-year-round layout.
Right.
And basically on that basis, we adapt the set to the customer.
And you encourage those people with trains that they get them out early enough, because if they were stored incorrectly and there's a problem with them, you have to come to the bat with repairs, which I know you're very good at.
Well, that's the whole thing. Most of the time, if people put a train away, they don't take any care. They just put it back in the box, and next year, the last minute, they find out that it doesn't run, and they're bringing it in 2 weeks before Christmas and want it back,
So it's important to get your trains up and running a good, at least a month and a half out, just to test them.
The best practice is if they're going to run them, they should bring them in, especially if they've been put away for the year, they should bring them in the summertime, now, and have them ready by the time the holidays roll around. You hate to have it Christmas Eve when you put a train on the track.
What impressed me most of all, Al, was recently, just last year, Al had a smaller store, and it was filled from the bottom to the top with merchandise.
Well, we were packed.
You doubled the size of your store, and I still walk in it, and it looks the same as it did before. It hasn't changed. Where did all that merchandise come from?
Believe it or not, most people do not believe that when they see it. Most of that merchandise was in the original size store, but it was packed to the ceiling. Now all we did really was spread it out so that people can get it to look at it, to buy it.
They can see it better
see it
rather
better
than having to get up on their tiptoes and see the
Half
top
of the
shelf.
boxes, they didn't even know what existed because they couldn't see that high up to look at.
Your inventory is phenomenal. I have not seen as many train selections as you have. Your Lionel collection, I imagine a lot of things you have are very collectible too.
Well, we sell a lot of different brands, and what we do is, since we have so many brands, we try to keep enough product to carry all the brands in the accessories for each particular brand. And we find out that the customer doesn't, but some of them go on eBay and they come back and tell me I can buy it on eBay for $10, $15 less. And my advice is go buy it, because we're not in the eBay business. We try to cater to the customer. If he has a problem, we fix it.
If they buy it there,
We'll be glad to service it. If it's a warranted item from one of the manufacturers, we'll be happy to take it in and fix it. But the priority goes to our regular customers, which we cater to. The other customers will be happy to take care of them as long as they're willing to wait to get to it.
The important thing is to shop early for the best selection.
Yeah, the longer you wait, people wait figuring they're going to get a bargain at the end of time, Christmas. It's not really true. The longer you wait, the less you have to pick from. So if you should, like this year, we're starting in September to October will be our Christmas in September.
Right.
Christmas in September sale.
And there's also the professional too, I call them, that come in and maintain a set all year round.
We have a lot of collectors. We have a lot of all year round builders that are constantly expanding on their layouts. And the whole idea is, when a person comes into the store, we're not looking to just sell them a set of trains. We're looking for them to come back and expand on that set and build a layout and enjoy it.
And I've also seen you people bring in collections that they've had or inherited, and you're able to assess those or fix them.
Yes, we do appraisals on the product. And
well, Al, give us your address.
Our address is 575 Pompton Avenue. Phone number is 973-857-2337.
And do you have an email we can contact you at?
Email is tpunt@prodigy.net, and the website is tonystraintown.com.
Fabulous. Well, Al, it was great having you on the show. Thanks so very much for spending the time with us. Whenever you're interested in getting some trains, be sure and consider Tony's Train Town, located here in Cedar Grove. Thanks again for allowing us to come into your home, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.